Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to LA Dodger Report. Dodgers down, no games to two. Things aren't looking great for the boys in blue. But I'm here to give you three reasons why I'm confident that the Dodgers are going to come back and they're going to win this thing. One, longtime Dodger fans, or at least Dodger fans who have been following the team all year, know this. And playoff and World Series Dodger fans, you may not know this, but this will give you a bit of an insight into this team. We know these Dodgers. We know them. This is the 2018 Dodgers. And I'm a little bit optimistic because I'm hoping that this World Series is going to play out as a microcosm to the 2018 season. And this is what I mean. I'm thinking of those first two games in Boston like the first half of the season. That started out horribly. The Dodgers came out of the blocks stumbling, faltering, and failing. At one point, they were playing under 500 ball. The offense was anemic. They were 8 games back. It looked hopeless to the unbelievers. Even the bullpen was shabby. Kenley Jansen wasn't right. Nothing was happening. That mirrors the first two games in Boston. Horrible. Now I'm banking on the next 3 games in LA are going to follow the midpoint to the end of the season. What happened there? The Dodgers found themselves. They found their home run strokes. As much as I rant and rail against the system that they run over there, it started to fall into place. The Dodgers got off the mat. The Dodgers caught up. They got into the race for the division. Even people were talking about Dodgers wild card. If they're lucky, the Dodgers took the division and got themselves in a position to win. That's what I'm looking for in these next 3 games at LA. And the last 2 games of the series, I'm looking for that to hopefully mirror what happened at the playoffs and end of the postseason this year. Dodgers got off the floor and they got themselves into a game tying 163, game 163, must win, and they did. They had a battle against the Atlanta Braves in the NLDS, must win, and they did. They had a heck of a time beating the Milwaukee Brewers in the NLCS, must win, and they did. These are the Dodgers that we know. When their backs are to the wall, they find a way to get it done. That's reason to be optimistic, number one. Reason number two, Dave Roberts, the manager. Now, sometimes I get on the skipper because of his in-game decisions, and I feel it's justified. But there are other areas where you got to give credit where it's due, and I keep it real here on LA Dodger Report. One place where I give credit to Roberts is he is a heck of a manager of this team overall, containing the athletes and getting them to buy into that system and getting them to do what needs to be done, helping them perform, so to speak. Dave Roberts was a member of the Red Sox team that was down in the ALCS. They were down 3 games to none. Worse position than this. They were down 3 games to none. Dave Roberts was the spark plug to turn that ALCS around, and they did something never done before. They came back from being down 0 games to 3. They won the ALCS and they won the World Series. Dave Roberts knows what it is to be in the postseason and have your back to the wall and look like it's all over and not give up. This is where the manager comes into play. He plays a vital role in preparing his players mentally. And here's hoping, I got faith in Dave Roberts that he's going to be able to do that and inspire his guys to get off the floor and fight, because it can be done. Which brings me to number 3. Not only can it be done, it has been done. In the Dodgers World Series history, 3 times they've been in the same situation. And each time they've come back to win. 1955 Dodgers, their first world championship. They lost the first 2 games in Yankee Stadium. The Dodgers came back and they took the next 3 at Ebbets Field. They won that World Series. They won it in 7 games. 1981. These Dodgers were down 2 games. Oh, wait a minute. Before we go to 81, 1965 Dodgers lost 2 games to the Minnesota Twins in the Twin Cities. Dodgers came back and they beat Minnesota in 7 games. And as I was saying, 81 World Series, Dodgers lost the first 2 in Yankee Stadium in New York. They came back, took the next 3 at Dodger Stadium, and they won that World Series in 6 games. It can be done, and it has been done by the Dodgers. It's in their blood. I'm going to leave you with the final words of somebody who said it far better than me, Vin Scully. Never in the history of the Dodgers, Brooklyn or Los Angeles, has anything ever come easy. So this isn't an easy one. You got to go get it. And I got faith in these guys that they are going to go get it. Let's win this World Series. Stick with the team, folks. Don't give up. Send them the good energy. I wish I had $25,000 to buy a ticket to go to the game. I'll have to be watching on TV like the rest of you. But I'm going to be sending the big blue love to the boys at Chavez Ravine. We'll see how it all plays out. LA Dodger Report. Peace.